Okay, as promised, here is the tuxedo version, formal version, whatever it's called, of the Damtoys Godfather, Vito Corleone. After I finished recording the video yesterday, which took forever to upload, I started working on getting this guy posed, and overall pretty satisfied. I mean, I had such a hard time, or took so long to get him in this pose, or get him looking the way I wanted him to look, or something that I thought looked pretty good, that once I got him in this pose, I just kind of left him here. I don't really want to take him and keep reposing him. I tend to find a pose that I like, especially if I have a hard time getting that pose, then I tend to just kind of leave him there. But I mean, if anybody really wants me to try him in different poses and do another video, then let me know and I'll consider it. But yeah, I wanted to try to get him in the chair, and it really wasn't any more difficult than any other 6-scale figure. Like I said, it's always a lot of times kind of challenging for any 6-scale figure to get them sitting in a chair if they come with a chair, and to make that look right, especially with a figure like this where you got so many layers. So you got the tuxedo and then the fat suit underneath it and that kind of thing. But it wasn't really any more difficult than the Hot Toys version had been, or what just kind of what you would expect. So it takes a little bit of just messing around with it and just trying different things. My thing was kind of figuring out what to do with the hands, and getting that hand up to his chin in a way that looks right. It doesn't look awkward. That's always a little bit of a challenge, at least for me, to get that looking realistic. And of course you have this stupid, the wrist showing, and I tried pulling the sleeve down and holding it there and then reposing it with that, but the sleeve would always just kind of slide back again. Same issue with the Hot Toys version. It's just the nature of the beast, And I probably could put the hand on him, a different hand here, and have him petting the cat, but I kind of like the gesturing hand where he's kind of lecturing.
Buonasera. Buonasera. What have I done you treat me so disrespectfully? You come to me in respect and friendship. This calmly ruin your daughter will be suffering this very day. But you don't come in friendship. You don't even think to call me Godfather. Can't even remember the last time you had me over to your house for a cup of coffee, even though I'm Godfather to your only child. Well, let's be frank here. You never wanted my friendship. Found paradise here in America. Police protect you in the courts of law. Didn't need a friend like me.
So, yeah, I just love that scene. And if I had to choose between one of these two Godfather figures, it'd probably be this one, just because this is so iconic and it's such an iconic scene, just where he's sliding into Buonasera and, I didn't want to get into trouble.
Well, I understand. You didn't need a friend like me.
So, yeah, it's an awesome scene. Then, of course, you have the people coming in after Buonasera that all want advice, and so the whole wedding day feast where he cannot refuse a request. He made Buonasera sweat for it a little bit, though. And yeah, then again, he's one of my favorite characters, and because we know that as the Don of a mob family, he can be ruthless, but at the same time, he just exudes this warmth and sympathy that you wouldn't expect. And it's not explicitly stated like that in the movie, but you just see the way Marlon Brando portrays it, the way he just exudes that. And then if you read the novel by Mario Puzo, it really kind of gets into that, into Vito's character, and just kind of how he thinks and how he looks at the world, and then you really get a good dose of just what an interesting character he is. So yeah, I would say still not perfect as far as just the overall look of the outfit and getting everything to lay just right. And maybe if you're the kind of person, if you're good with an iron, maybe take the tux off and iron it and put it back on him. I know some people have done that. I've never really done that. I've never tried to do that, but yeah. So again, I went ahead and just got his little table set up. He's got his wine and phone, candle. So here's the table, and I went ahead and glued the top and the bottom together where it came off. So again, just if you get this figure, you can almost expect that this have an issue with this table where the base will come off of the top portion. Now I was able to kind of with a little bit of pressure, as you saw in the video yesterday, put the base kind of back into the top to where it would kind of hold on its own. But just to secure it, I put just a little bit of super glue down in the hole on the top. So like I took this top and flipped it over and put a little bit of super glue in that hole, and then put this back and made sure it was on there fairly straight. And so I don't expect any more issues, but just be really careful when you take this table out of the foam. And they really should have had it in two different pieces. They should have made it to where you could just screw the bottom into the top, where you just kind of put it in the hole and kind of screw it in yourself. But it's all right. I mean, for me, it's not that big of an issue. Now with the other YouTuber, he had I think with him it was a little bit worse. But so just be real careful with that. So yeah, overall, I like the look of this guy. And I know if I still had the Hot Toys version, I would kind of do a side-by-side, but I do not. So but overall, yeah, it's a really nice figure. I'm glad to have the Godfather back in my collection. And again, if y'all really want to see him in different poses, then let me know. But otherwise, I'll do another video and on the casual version, and I'll see you in the next one.